Slim, you might need your Bible for this video. I'm not even gonna hold you. What's up, Slim? How you? What's your man? Bird, also aka Gas Not Getting Table with another DMV Hoods and Beef video. Here with another DC profile, bruh. This time it's not gonna be a rapper, but a well-known person in the city, Slim. Hey, the episode gonna be focused on Nigel SD. You from the city, bruh? You already know SD. He was a Dame man, bruh. I'm not saying he did anything, bruh, but that's just when you heard his name, that's the first thing you thought of, Slim. One of the first motherfuckers I remember being on the America's Most Wanted list. Not DC Most Wanted, not Southeast Most Wanted, America, Slim. Slim, bruh was the boogeyman. Little Low in his man here. If you don't know Lil Low, bruh, back then he was one of them niggas in the rap scene, you know what I'm saying, bruh? But some shit happened and I don't know what happened to Slim, you know what I'm saying? And bagged Young Jose. What? Whatever the case is, it's a and the paperwork, Slim. I don't know about the whole bag Young Jose shit, nigga. What? Slim, we gotta see what the video talking about, so I'm not even gonna hold you. Before I even start this video, leave a like, subscribe, down in the comments below. Let me know what you think about this video, bro, and what else you'll want to see me react to. Hey, I'm about to start right. I'm about to get smooth into this reaction. I don't know what you mean by that. Bag Young Jose, nigga. What?
What you're about to see, you may find disturbing. Security camera video of a cold-blooded murder.
This old nigga always doing the video, the news jump.
At a gender reveal party.
Yeah, nah, this was crazy.
Saturday night at the intersection.
And this what SD really known for. This little jump right here, bro. Quick Draw Hall of Fame.
North Capitol and Madison Streets in the district. A gender reveal party with a number of adults gathered to celebrate the upcoming birth of a baby boy. It was festive, they say, until this man arrived. Security
until this man arrived. That's fucked up.
A nearby house captured what happened. It was dusk, and the man was wearing a heavy winter coat with a backpack. He walks to the curb.
You can tell this before the Moose and Goose shit. Some got a regular coat on, probably from Zara or some shit.
Sticks the weapon in his pants and then walks back to a group of young men at that party.
Nigel Outler, a known gang member from Washington,
shit just gave me chills, man.
Now accused of opening fire at a family celebration that quickly turned into a tragedy. It was 4 months ago here in Northeast Washington, D.C. Family and friends gathered at a home here for a gender reveal party. But just as the celebration got underway, the mood changed.
This is probably one of the most viewed videos in DMV history. Everybody saying this camera footage.
Shots right into the crowd before running off.
He got upset, exchanged words with another individual, opened fire, and when he blindly opened fire, he did not hit his intended target, but he also killed another victim and shot another.
2 people shot
just
as they were celebrating the expected birth of a baby boy. The man who was
really
killed, Demetrius Johnson, was just 21 years old.
R.I.P.
These
to
people
Slim.
were just innocent bystanders at the party.
Innocent bystanders, much like himself, participants at the party for the gender reveal, which is supposed to be a happy moment, but at that time turned into a tragedy.
Yeah.
Tony Gaz is a senior inspector with the U.S. Marshals Service and says the man
It's a time and a place where everything's Slim. Gender reveal, all that type of shit. Anywhere where you can have kids and other civilians, bystanders, and all that. Shit like that shouldn't be going down, but I'm not no politician. That's common sense.
What does it say, the brazenness of something like that?
It says a lot. It says a lot because this individual has a history of gun violence, has a history of not caring. At the time, was currently on probation.
History of not caring is crazy.
Charge in which involved an AK-47, which he's known to carry.
The marshals say
being known to carry a Drake, and when they say AK-47, bro, I just automatically assume a Drake. Being known to the feds for carrying a Drake is fucking insane. That tell you a lot about Slim being known to the feds to carry a Drake. That's what he was known to carry. Y'all think I'm lying? Slim boogeyman, bro. Fuck all that. I don't want that, man. I ain't saying he did anything, but bro, the boogeyman.
Ruthless 37th Street gang, whose members are known to illegally carry weapons, don't let anyone get in their way.
This individual is known to carry it, so he's not afraid, as we see in this situation, to use it in any venue. I mean, a gender reveal with family, friends, little ones, loved ones, and you open up fire into a crowd, It says a lot.
After Outlaw
Nigga getting
allegedly
notifications
fired
and
the
shit.
shots at the party back in March, he took off and hasn't resurfaced since.
Yeah,
The
bro.
marshals say he has
Shout out SD, that's my Cali, man. Hey, Slim was on a run for a brick.
deep roots in Washington, D.C., as well as parts of Virginia, but say it's also possible he's traveled all the way to California.
That's my Cali,
where he has
man.
family near Los Angeles.
Do you think he'd go as far as California to try to evade capture from you?
Yes, absolutely. I think that he would because he
Oh,
has
so this
the friends
before
and family
they
out there that
caught
would
him?
give him a place to hide or give him funds and a means to evade capture at this time. But much like anybody else knows, the Marshal Service, we're not going to stop. We can go to California with no problem.
But with Outler still out there and the
Hey, this
possibility
before they
that
caught
he's
him.
still armed, the marshals say he poses an extreme danger to anyone he comes across, which they say he proved by his actions just 4 months ago.
So somebody that's this young,
How long was he on the run
committing
for?
these type of crimes at this age, it can't do anything but get worse.
Take a good look again. Nigel Outler is
You see what Slim say. At this age, people don't say at this age it can only get worse. But when you look at DC laws, the little juvenile, whatever it is about the kids and shit, they get locked up before a certain age. They get out at like 21, 23, some shit like that. Juvenile life and shit like that. Two totally different. I don't know. Hey, and let me know in the comments which one y'all think is more correct. They at this age they can't change their ways, or give a nigga a second chance.
18 years old, and he has a number of things that the marshals say make him stand out, including this tattoo with a number of letters right there on his right jawline. He also has a few small scars right here on the left side of his face, right next to his ear. Now, the marshals say Outler could still be in the D.C. metro or in Northern Virginia, but say there is a possibility he's traveled all the way to Los Angeles, California.
Shout out
So
SD,
if you
is
know
my
where
Cali,
Nigel
man.
Outler is, call the U.S. Marshal Service. This is their number right there. Your tips can remain anonymous. And right now, we're being told there's a $5,000 reward for his arrest and conviction. I'm Dan Lamparello, Fox 45 News.
Fox 45
Today we will
gang.
discuss DC profiles. In this episode, we will discuss the 37th Street Demon SD, SD real name.
Hey, even I'm gonna call him Cow. Even Cow know he a demon. Like it's like a dictionary facts. When you look up SD, it's gonna be demon beside it, not demon slayer, because he is the demon. So you have
Nigel Outler is a member from 37th Street Southeast who was close to other 37th members like Baby
RP off the
Jamo
clicker.
and Soldier Rag, who are both currently incarcerated. SD
Soldier who?
allegedly robbed fellow 37th member Young Jose after SD and his girlfriend at the time, who was Young Jose's cousin, would break in his house stealing $50,000 cash. After this, Young Jose...
Whoa! What the fuck? Oh shit! Y'all didn't know that. I know y'all ain't no way this is public information, fool. I'd never hear about this. I never hear about it. Yeah, I hear about niggas snaking niggas and shit like that. Niggas snake niggas in their hood all the time, but fool like this to a big hitter like Young Jose? Not a big hitter, but one of they top you himmies? $50,000. Damn, Slim. Oh my goodness. And his cousin. And he was hitting your cousin. That's crazy too. Hey, can't take the dick more. You and me slow, but it's 50,000 is fucking crazy, bro. Take this back. What?
7th member Young Jose. After SD and his girlfriend at the time, who was Young Jose's cousin, would break in his house stealing $50,000 cash. After this, Young Jose would move out the house that was robbed by SD and would move to Baltimore County. And no savage would allegedly stop messing with SD for this
Jose
incident.
moved out of the way.
Time would go by.
That's how the riff
SD
started?
would have an altercation at a gender reveal party, causing 21-year-old Demetrius Johnson to pass away and rapper Lil Low to be injured. In this shooting, SD used one of his favorite weapons of choice, a Drake, and Lil Low would allegedly snitch on SD for this. Rapper Gizmo
Yeah, and
addresses...
that was a wide known thing too. That Lil Low snitched and shit. Hey, I don't care what y'all niggas say. Lil Low still crank. I don't know if he's still dropping now, but you can't say nothing about the music before that. With him and 20 and shit, bro. Hey, Lil Low go with it. I mean, This might take away his GOAT status. I ain't gonna hold you. That's the furthest I go. But Slim still crank. No funny.
This situation in Reunited by saying, Rap got hit with that
Drake
Drake and
and
turned
turn
hot
hot.
free SD, man.
I'm missing my twin.
my twin. Lil Low would
Tell
respond
back
to the
home, you know he gonna
allegations
spin.
saying, we got BRO paperwork with his whole name. If him hot, why he don't got mines. Read every word, get off. Niggas
Nah,
telling
Lil
on
Low
they
hat.
self. I'm not
Hey,
trying to hear that.
hey, I ain't no
Take this
politician,
shit
bro. I don't
from
give a fuck about all that snitching shit and all
in the
that shit. But
paperwork. It
Lil Low
says, on Wednesday, March 16th, 2022, this writer detective Marvin Washington and detective Darren Malloy conducted a post-arrest recorded interview with Nigel Outler at the Metropolitan Police Department Homicide Branch. Mr. Outler was apprehended in West Palm, Florida on February 23rd, 2022.
So neither,
by the
not
US
Cali
Marshal
or
on an
DC or
outstanding
Virginia.
arrest
He was in
warrant,
motherfucking Florida.
2021 CRW
That's what he fucked up, but he should've stayed out Cali.
0982 for second-degree murder for the murder of Demetral Johnson, which occurred on March 20th, 2021. That arrest warrant was signed LD 0982 for second-degree murder for the murder of Demetral Johnson, which occurred on March 20th, 2021.
Wait, so he got he wasn't even on the run for that long. He was barely on the run for a year.
That arrest warrant was signed by a
What was that,
DC
11
Superior
months?
Court judge
10 months?
and active as
Some
of
change?
March 23rd, 2021.
Shit.
Mr. Outler was listed as a top 15 most wanted fugitive by the U.S. Marshals and was extradited back to Washington, D.C.
Top 15 in the whole fucking United States. A top 15 criminal, Slim. Not top 150, a top 15. Slim. A lot of niggas won't be top 15 in a lot of shit, bruh. Being top 15 as a criminal in the U.S. is crazy.
Mr. Outler was transferred into the custody of the MPD fugitive unit and transported directly to the homicide branch interview room. Mr. Outler was advised his Miranda right by Detective Malloy. Mr. Outler acknowledged and initially waived his rights. This writer informed Mr. Outler that the shooting was captured on video surveillance and that this writer had watched the video. Mr. Outler stated that people were surrounding him and referred to the fact that the news coverage about the shooting did not include the fact that the people that surrounded him had guns. This writer confirmed that the decedent was found with a gun on his person after his death. Mr. Outler responded that the gun was a .357 Smith & Wesson brand firearm. This writer informed Mr. Outler that the interview was an opportunity to tell his side of the story because the video does not have sound. Mr. Outler stated that he wanted to tell his lawyer what happened. This writer asked Mr. Outler if he was in fear for his life at the time of the shooting. Mr. Outler responded, yes.
Yeah, that's the only thing you can say.
Mr. Outler said that people surrounded him and were reaching for him and acting in an aggressive manner. This writer asked if Mr. Outler knew
now, in the comments, like, you already know I don't care about the snitches. I'm just doing this to, you know what I'm saying, just for discussion purposes, bro. You know, conversation purposes. Is that like a form of snitching? Like, you trying to make yourself free, but you saying like the people there had gun. Is that a form of snitching or what? I'm trying to understand too, just to see how other motherfuckers think, bro. Like, he just trying to do what he do to get out his situation, but is that still like putting other motherfuckers in a crossfire and shit like that? You know what I mean?
Individuals that he felt were threatening him. Mr. Outler explained that he knew one of the individuals, but did not know the other two individuals. Mr. Outler stated he was at the gender reveal party for approximately 1 to 2 hours before the shooting, and that he was invited to the party by both expecting parents. Mr. Outler stated he arrived at the party with his girlfriend and her younger sister. Mr. Outler stated he was at the party popping balloons and enjoying the festivities.
Nigga was popping balloons. He a demon, bruh. Like, come on, bruh. Like, play some of the little gender reveal games and shit like that. You know what I'm saying, bruh? Drink something, smoke something, cool it, bruh. This nigga popping balloons, bruh. That should have told you something then. The nigga popping balloons. That should have told your ass something. It's left no funny.
He was at the party popping balloons and enjoying the festivities. Mr. Outler explained that the expecting mother is his girlfriend's cousin, and that the expecting parents used to live with his girlfriend.
Everybody in this motherfucker related.
Male subject that Mr. Outler said he knew. Mr. Outler explained that the subject was friends with the expecting father. Mr. Outler explained that he received a text message from this subject the previous day asking if Mr. Outler was coming to the gender reveal party. Mr. Outler stated he was not close friends with this subject and did not know why the subject was asking him about coming to the party. Mr. Outler stated he did not trust the situation.
You did not trust the situation, yet you still went to the situation. I don't know.
Mr. Outler stated that while at the party, this subject started acting weird, and he observed 2 unknown black male subjects approach him. Mr. Outler stated these 2 subjects were not part of the party, and he observed them reaching into their waistband, displaying a handgun. Mr. Outler stated these subjects were wearing COVID-19 masks, and he did not know what kind of gun they were carrying. Mr. Outler stated the 2 subjects were saying something to effect of, "What's up with you?" That suggested to him that they were talking about robbing him. Mr. Outler stated that he had a gun, but it was not out at this point. Mr. Outler explained that his gun was in his backpack. Mr. Outler stated at some point he retrieved his gun from his bag and placed it against his side. Mr. Outler stated that the male subject that he knew walked back towards him with his hands in pockets.
Now, this the only part that don't make sense about what bro just said, bro. If somebody's trying to rob you or something, bro, they not letting you turn around and go in your book bag and do all this other shit, bro. They gonna bag you right there. Now, I'm not saying they wasn't trying to, you know what I'm saying, they had no interior motive or nothing like that, bro. But at the same time, bro, if they did say like, oh yeah, what's up with you? What's up with you? Something? You know what I mean? They not gonna let you turn around, go in your bag, put this shit in your dip and turn back around unless they just some shit that what they was trying to do. So I don't know how that work out.
Something weird to him. Mr. Outler would not tell this writer what the subject said to him. Mr. Outler said he wanted to tell his lawyer what the subject said. This writer responded that it was fine if he did not want to share that information. Mr. Outler said he was in fear for his life, but that he did not leave the party because his girlfriend and her little letter were still there. Mr. Outler said that a male subject approached him while he was holding the gun, and he fired the gun 3 or 4 times, and then fled the area on foot. Mr. Outler said that he did not know where he was or where he threw the gun because he was locked. Mr. Outler stated he togged the gun somewhere in that immediate area, but he does not know the location. This writer explained that the decedent's body was not found anywhere near where the video showed Mr. Outler shooting, and asked if he was sure about whether the decedent approached him at the time of the shooting. Mr. Outler asked for his lawyer and to be taken back to the cell. Mr. Outler stated that someone informed him of the decedent's death after the shooting. Mr. Outler stated at this point he knew he was wanted. Mr. Outler stated he wanted to turn himself in to the authorities, but did not know how to do so, and he was scared. Mr. Outler stated he did not know the decedent, and he did not know the physical description.
Basically, he didn't want to turn himself in. That's what you say after you get cool. I wanted to turn myself in, but I was scared. I ain't want y'all to, you know what I'm saying?
Mr. Outler stated he did have remorse for shooting the decedent and did not mean to hurt anyone, but he was defending himself. It should be noted that upon this writer's review of the surveillance video, no one other than Mr. Outler appears to brandish a firearm at the time of the shooting other than Mr. Outler. This writer talked about breaking the cycle of gun violence and not carrying guns. Mr. Outler acknowledged he should not carry guns, but said he had been shot before and wanted to protect himself. This writer talked about changing his environment and wanted to protect him, carry guns, but and not carrying guns. Mr. Outler acknowledged he should not carry guns, but said he had been shot before.
Hey, bro, it's too late, bro, for you to be saying that, because the feds already know what your favorite gun to carry is. It's over. They know you got that shit on you, so.
And wanted to protect himself. This writer talked about changing his environment. Mr. Outler said that he had been living in California and working a food truck with his uncle, and came back to DC 3 months ago to help take care of his mom, who was having medical issues at the time. This writer notes that Mr. Outler was talking about being in California and returning to DC, all while Mr. Outler was wanted by the authorities for this incident.
Is that how you got caught? Because he came back to DC?
Was a Riggs Park member, and while in jail, SD would allegedly run into Riggs Park member Slidey P, who is locked for Migo Lee brother Dushy, Slidey P would allegedly beat the brakes off SD and even putting his head in the toilet. After the incident, SD would be...
He did that to SD the Demon. Did I hear about this? I mean, you know, some shit be rumors, bro. So I don't know, bro. But he did what? If if that's true, bro, then Slim is the real Damon, bro. Man, time, bro. If you do you're the Damon Slayer. I said it earlier. SD the Damon, Slim must be the Damon Slayer. I'm not no politician to the slightest. I'm no fun. God damn.
Infirmary and medical block.
If you live in Maryland and you own a home, don't skip this YouTube ad just yet. If you're a renter, you can skip the video. All right, so Maryland homeowners.
We ain't seen you since January.
Oh, this is John with him with money, sir?
Hey, you 1,500 days, bro. Do not come in here talking. Stop welling. Nobody ran. You told on your man. Your man doing 20 for you right now. Let's be for real. Over 1,500. Stop ward off. Stop playing. What? What are you talking about, bro?
The way bruh smiling, like when somebody accuse you of snitching, bruh, you do not fucking smile. The first thing you want to do is get straight on man time. Because first of all, especially in the city, bruh, you don't play like that. Civilian or not, bruh, you just don't play like that, fool. Like, don't call me no snitch. Don't call me none of that, bruh. Don't even play me like that, bruh. No funny, bruh. Slim little ass right there smiling and shit. Hey, Mo, what the fuck is going on, Slim? He said he got his man doing. That's like a totally different situation then. He got a nigga somewhere doing 20 years.
Right now, let's be for real. Over 1,500.
Did you say 1,500 pounds or 1,500 pints? Probably pounds, because 1,500 pints is wow.
What you talking about? What you talking about? You know what I'm saying? You not in the mix. You no. Yeah. I gotta put my face in the camera now. What more you doing, bro? We really talk about it, bro. On life, Fabio, you ain't been outside in 1,500. Tell them people you ain't been outside since January 8. What day? January 12th of 2018. Glorifying that. I'm not glorifying that.
That's when he was cranking.
To tell y'all to get on my dick. Yo. All that. So when I called you,
I
ran you this, I say low. I say, man, this. Me too. I remember this like this yesterday. I'm like, man, look, I'm reading some shit. I'm like, man, I'm reading some shit. I tell you, twin. Come on, look. I tell you, twin. Look, let me explain it to you, though. It's 3 victims. I mean, it's 2 victims. One of them is out of here. How many victims at that party? Come out. Bro, that thing, man, it's a...
He's how many? It was 2.
Right there, get all that. I'm about to call you. Call you. You trying to come on, man? Look, I got all that. Right
I mean, how can SD be no funny, bro? I see a comment said SD. How can SD be high? I think like if he lying about this shit, unless he not lying about this shit. I don't know, bro.
That's the end of this
episode.
I
ain't no politician,
like,
bro.
Comment, subscribe.
Show to use a Damon, so I'm not gonna hold you,
on
bro.
Instagram to see the 2 videos of SD working his Drake.
Shorty do got quick draw like a motherfucker, so I can't even hold you. Hey, everybody in the DMV saying no videos, bro. Shout out to DMV Hoods and B. Follow Strofe and DMV, bro. Another good video, Slim. Now, Slim, I'm not even gonna hold you, Slim. This whole situation was out of pocket, bro. Just for it to be at a gender reveal. You don't know the circumstances that this shit happened, bro. You probably will never know the truth and the actual details of what went down and why he actually shot. Was they really trying to bag him? Or was he just paranoid off the perks and shit? Maybe he thought something was going on when it went. I don't know, Slim. It's a lot that could have happened that could have made him think, oh yeah, they trying to bag me and shit like that. This is a whole crazy situation. Being top 15 most wanted, bagging Young Jose, not even bagging, snaking out Young Jose. And no funny, bro. You can see that Young Jose, like he be in the, like he don't be in the mix. Like yeah, those that is me. He fuck with him like that, but. Bruh, don't be around that shit for real. And it made sense he moved. He moved out the way. Oh yeah, y'all niggas tripping. Y'all want backdoor niggas and shit like that. I'm gonna step away from y'all real quick. But he didn't step away from everybody, as you can see, obviously, you know what I'm saying? And it's crazy because I don't hear nobody like saying nothing about SD no more in they raps though. If you really hear, like if you really listen to shit, bruh, ain't nobody shouting out SD, ain't nobody saying free SD or none of that. Or maybe I'm just not listening, but I don't know, Slim. But yeah, Slim, you already know some man Bird or so, aka Gas Not Gas, and I'ma holler at y'all. Hey, like and subscribe, Slim, and y'all niggas be smart though.